All right, we're here at Carnegie Hall, Neon Arts, KHK. We got Sadat X in the house.
Peace. Legend.
Peace.
Brand Nubian. For those that don't know,
Nubian.
do your homework.
So we just finished recording the song. We actually don't even know the name of the song, but we're going to edit that part out. But the song is about, what's the hook?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
That's the theme of the song.
Right, inspiration. So Sadat X just recorded his verse. We shot the video. We want to thank him for coming through.
Definitely.
And we just want to ask you, what's going on in your career right now?
Okay.
And any current moves that you're shaping up?
All right, well, first off, I want to thank y'all for, even considering me to come do this, man, for the Neon Arts. And I appreciate that, man. I love the youth, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, I was a youth, man, and people came and gave back to me, man. And it's in this time, man, and the way the world is going, man, you got to have some figures, man, to give back to these kids, man. And, try to keep them on course, man. And, it's always news about the kids that do wrong. But, sometimes there need to be news about the kids that do good also, man. And a program like this, man, promotes that. So, I'm all for that 100%. Yeah. As for myself, Brand Nubian, we still doing shows. Like a lot of the time I come and do stuff with the kids. Sometimes they don't know who I am. And I tell them, I said, well, that's good. I said, your parents might know, or your uncle might know. But, it doesn't matter, man, because music transcends that, you know what I'm saying? And even if they didn't know me before I came, maybe they'll know me now. Maybe they'll go look up some Brand Nubian stuff. And, I like I said, I'm always for the youth.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Thank you,
no doubt. Definitely.
I just want to say, as a youth, you know what I'm saying, when the first Brand Nubian album dropped, like you guys were that voice for me. You know what I mean? So just like 20 years later, I'm sitting here working with you. I just want to, extend my gratitude, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely helped mold my mind to becoming a strong black man and being proud of my African heritage.
Yeah, and that's why I, try to stress upon the kids, like we come from greatness, you know what I'm saying? We're the first people on this earth, you know what I'm saying? So we come from greatness, we come from kings and queens, and we are great, man, and sometimes it just takes you to tell the kids that, man, and get it into their head that, you could be whatever you want to be. Sometimes I tell the kids, I'd be like, it might be enough rappers, it might be enough basketball players, but we still need doctors, we still need lawyers, we still need other jobs also. And once we put our mind to it, and our youth put their mind to it, they can do anything. And that's what inspires me.
Right. Well, very important things, though. The youth nowadays seems to be confused and seems to think that there is no way for an artist to talk about positive things in their arts and be successful at the same time. And that happens, I think, because of all of the things that they have been subjected to on television. So why don't you share a little bit about, the success that you've had with Brand Nubian, that you still have, because obviously we are hip-hop head artists and we still are super excited to see you here, and have you on the records, so.
All right. Well, our music, Brand Nubian music, was always music that was positivity, always for the community and uplift itself. We came up out of what was called a 5% nation. You know what I'm saying? So we grew out of that. And like a lot of time, these kids, it's unfortunate because what they promote on TV is they promote the videos talking about the unrealistic videos talking about killing, talk about having multiple partners and just doing devilishment, because see, once you talk about that keeps you in that circle, so they know where you are. So the artists that are able to break out of that bubble, you know what I'm saying, they're able to reach more of the people. Like I tell the kids, I say, I used to work in a school, and I tell them, I say, realistically now, it's the crime aspect of rapping is over with. It's never going to be drugs like how they're talking about in these songs. I mean, all those days is dead. The big dudes is in jail or dead, and there's too many cameras in the sky. So we got to find out. I tell them we need a new hustle, a legal hustle, because it's never going to go back to that. And I feel that nowadays, as certain more artists are coming out and we reaching more kids in the community, that the element of positivity is coming back, because these kids are starting to see the reality of it. If they don't see the reality of what's going on, they can look on TV and see with your own eyes a man die. You understand? So I tell these kids, look at what's going on and understand that we being targeted, and we gotta be extra better. You understand? And I tell the kids, man, I keep reinforcing to our kids, yo, you can be great. And that's what they need to hear, because they've been beaten down and told what they can't do. You know, we need to tell them what they can do. Like, we need to have mothers and fathers, you know. If sometimes it might be a single parent household, sometimes you might have both your parents, but we need to reinforce that. And I tell the parents also that, you know, they got to know. You can't teach somebody if you don't know. You understand? So the parents have to take a responsibility in raising these kids. Like back in the days, if you did wrong, somebody else's parents or somebody could be like, yo, you doing wrong. Whereas nowadays, you talk to somebody else's kid, they might come back to you and tell you, don't say nothing to my kid. You know, that's what they've taught us. So they taught us to lose the love of ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? We always, black people, we loved ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? We've been people that loved each other. We not a violent people by nature.
No.
You understand that's something that was inbred and taught to us to be. When we came here, we freedom, justice, and equality. That's what we was built on. So I tell a lot of times, man, if you know, let's teach these kids. I try to talk to some of the youth I see, and a lot of times, they'll respect that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I see a group of the young boys in front of the store, and I just say, yo, what's up, y'all? Everything good? You know? And then, are we good, OG? And I'll be like, y'all stay good. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need, I think.
That conversation.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Definitely.
Yo, Sadat X, brother, living proof that hip hop saves lives, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Emotional
Please,
right
man.
now.
And
Thank you so much.
Can we get a Negus up real quick?
Oh, all day, absolutely. So we have a movement called Negus World, and Negus, you know, it means king. You probably know that in the Amharic, Ethiopian language. And Ethiopia being the only black land that's never been colonized,
Definitely.
you know, it's a philosophy that we embody in our movement. And we have a logo, which is a crown made out of all the elements that were meant to destroy black men.
That's
and
what's up.
we build a crown out of it,
That's
and
big.
there's the fist on top of it. That means
Yeah,
overcoming
I like
all the
that.
struggle. So when we greet each other, you know, we usually
Handshake.
yeah, and then we
Put
just
the crown on.
All right.
No,
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So like we would really love, you know, us to have like a picture with you putting the crown on.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would be the cherry on top. Yeah. Who am I looking? Him? Her? There you go. This is history in the making.
Yeah, Negus up.